So I know we're used to you being in this seat doing the interviews, but Ed, we want to put a spotlight on you this Black History Month. And what timing to launch your book, Conversations in Black. Tell us about what inspired you to put this book together.
Yeah, I really had the idea back in 2012, Rhonda, and I wanted to show people some of the best discussions and interviews that I've ever had happen when the red light goes off. And people are freer to talk to you. And then I got a TV project, I put it aside, and I looked up and said, I really want to go back to that idea. And the idea was to get as many of the top thought leaders and influencers as I could to talk about the state of Black America and what's going on in this country. And I knew if I could get them all in one room, it would be great. But the caliber of people we tried to get, I knew that would be impossible. So essentially, I interviewed everyone and created a virtual conversation. So the book reads as if we were all in one room. And each chapter is a different topic, and we take on any number of things. And people are very candid, and I was appreciative of that.
So how long did it take you to put something like that together?
Yeah, you know, people think it took much longer than it actually did. I did it all, including the interviews and writing, about 8 months.
Have you ever written a book before?
No, everybody thinks I've had 2 or 3 of them, but this is one. I never, and this is not false modesty, I never thought I had anything important to say, and I still lean on 40+ people on this one, but it has been met with a great fanfare, and I'm humbled by the reviews and what people are saying about the book, so I'm excited.
So who did you interview, and give me some idea of where that conversation went?
Yeah, so literally, I mean, it runs a gamut. We've got what I call the usual suspects, Al Sharpton, Mark Morial from the Urban League. We've got Maxine Waters. We've got Stacey Abrams, former Attorney General Eric Holder. And then we have people like T.I. and Killer Mike, and fellow Detroiter Jamel Hill is in the book, Angela Rye, Harry Belafonte. I mean, the list goes on, including Police Chief James Craig, who is in the book as well.
So was there a theme kind of across an agreement of the state of Black America today? What came out of it?
Yeah, I mean, people, I think the agreement would be that we've made tremendous strides, but there is still a long way to go to find true equality, true opportunity for all involved in what America promises as our dream. And so that becomes one of the issues that the book takes on, the idea of new narratives and how do we continue to try to find that even playing field that people talk about, but hasn't become a reality for people of color. And
so what is your hope? What is your hope that comes out of a book like this conversation you started?
Yeah, I don't see it as a panacea. It's not going to cure all the ills. But what I do hope, and we're asking people to read the book with a group, start your own conversations, really get into some of the topics that we talk about. I mean, we literally talk about a myriad of things, from Black Lives Matter to our images in the media. It was interesting to see just a few weeks ago, Joaquin Phoenix challenged the entertainment industry to become more diverse. We talk about that. We talk about Tyler Perry and the images that he's portrayed and whether African Americans feel that they're too stereotypical. We talk about what is been called black girl magic. I mean, we get into any number of things in the book, and of course, we talk about the political might in the 2020 election coming up. And so my hope is just to convince people to believe that they have the power to make change, that you don't sit on the sidelines, and we hope it spurs some thought and gets people to get up and say, let me be involved in movement and change.